The word Helkana is given. In how many ways can these letters be arranged? To answer this question, we need to determine how many positions we need to arrange this word into. Now, since there are 9 letters, it means that we are rearranging 9 letters in 9 positions. Let's draw dashes and take them as our different positions. So that's my first position, second position, third position until the 9th position. Now, since we are taking 9 letters and only one letter can go into one position, we understand that for the first position, you have 9 choices to choose from. Now, but the thing you need to understand is that whenever you remove one of the letter, it cannot be repeated. So I take the first letter, right? And that first letter comes from the 9 choices I have here. Now, the second letter would be from 8 choices, because remember, we've removed one from the first position, and you're going to keep removing one letter as you go down in terms of the position, right? Until you get to the last position, which is represented as 1. Now, all this, to make it easier for you, is the same thing as writing 9 factorial. So that's one way to actually look at it. Now, this question also has identical letters. We understand that we have 2 A's and we have 3 H's. And whenever you have identical letters like this, you always divide your answer that you would have gotten by the amount of identical letters factorial, right? So because this A has 2 of it, we're going to divide it by 2 factorial. Because this H has 3 identical letters, we're going to divide it by 3 factorial. That's the reason why we do it this way. So our final answer will be 9 factorial over 2 factorial times 3 factorial, right? Or if you want to get the actual value, we can put all this in our calculator and let's see what it gives us. $30,240. So 30,240. Okay. So B says, what is the probability that if a random combination is chosen, it will start and end with a vowel? Before we talk about finding the probability, we need to find how many different ways can you rearrange this letter so that it starts and ends with a vowel. After figuring that out, then we can get the probability, okay? So let us start with drawing our positions. We understand that in terms of our vowel, we have 3 vowels in total. We have E, A, A as our choices for our vowels. Now, it means that they tell us here that the start and the end must be a vowel. So we can have any of those 3 at the start over here. But now remember, each position only takes 1. So if I remove one of this, at the end, I would have 2 choices over there. Now, if I remove these 2 choices, I still have 7, right, in our letter arrangement over here. So this would be like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we can also say that that's the same thing as saying 7 factorial. Part of our answers would be 3 times 7 factorial times 2. We need to look out for letters that are identical or are repeated. H was repeated, so that means that that's 3 factorial. And even with your vowels at the end, we also see that you have 2A, so that's also repeated. So you would also divide this again by 2 factorial. So this here will be the amount of ways that this word, Helkana, can be arranged in such a way that it starts and ends with a vowel. So let's put all this in our calculator and see what the answer will be. It's going to be okay, and the answer here would be 2520. Okay, but it asks us for what is the probability of a random combination chosen. So now how you get probability is the number of expected outcome over total possible outcomes. So now the expected outcome we look at here is 2520 over total possible outcomes is 30,240, right? So if I put that in my calculator again, I have 2520 divided by 30,2040. That gives you 1 over 12, which is 0,083. 1 over 12 will be written as 0,083. And that's your answer. Okay, done.